Hola and welcome everybody to the Bitter Ends, Wave World Sessions, uh, and Hola and welcome everybody to here, the and Bitter Ends. We've left our characters in a really weird predicament. But before we get to the really weird predicaments, we got a bunch of roles and things to discuss and do because there's stuff that happens at the beginning of every session. And I think the first order of business is let's do some stat highlighting.
I was just gonna tell Castiel he's screwed this week because if I'm dying, he's paying 3.
Let's start with Lemmy Pop Stardust. Who has the highest HX with Lemmy?
I've got 2.
3.
3.
I think that takes it. What stat do you want to see Lemmy
I also
Pop
have 3.
highlight? Oh, do you?
I also
Okay.
have 3.
All
Sorry,
right.
just giving choices to the Lemmy Pop.
Okay.
I was just gonna say whoever does it, I'm being eaten right now, so I probably need to be hard. Go ahead, Michael. You choose this time. Amy,
You know
save
what?
it for next time.
You are kind of being eaten right now, so I think that Lemmy needs to break some teeth here. Needs to be hard.
Thank you.
All right. I think that there's other stuff going on around here in addition to this and whatnot. And I'm going to highlight hot.
That's funny.
Yep.
Well, I know what
You
Justice
gotta be
thinks I need
sexy
to
while
be
you're
doing.
being eaten.
Man, rock stars are known for that sort of thing. So
It's true.
we'll see if it happens.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not thinking about the immediate situation. I'm thinking about other stuff.
I know.
Because it is canon that there are other people down here with you. So let's go to let's Jesus. Let's go deal with Jesus since we're already here. Who has the highest HX with J?
I've got 2. Okay, everyone has. Yeah. Oh, Amy has 1. All right.
Anybody else? All right. So, what do you want Jesus to be here? What do you want to see Jesus do?
Well, she is shiny, so shiny, beautifully shiny, and Pity is intrigued. So, let's make Jesus go hot.
Okay.
My little man is my little boy is becoming a man.
No.
Shiny.
Wow.
That was Pity.
That was Biddy.
I think I'm gonna. There's a lot going on here, so I think Jesus. I want to see how you act under fire. Let's go with cool.
You're
Okay.
hot and you're cold. Yes, and you're not.
So
I have cramps.
let's go from there to Greasy. Who's got the highest HX with Greasy?
Good
I
question.
have 1.
-1
1.
and 1. It's Pity, but
Oh, Castiel's got 3.
Oh, go
Wow.
Castiel.
Okay, Castiel.
oh wait, we still need to do Pity's questions. That's right.
We'll do that in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the HX.
Yep.
Well, we'll do the questions before we do Pity's HX. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So Pity will do their Pity last.
Ah.
But Castiel, what do you want to see Greasy from Greasy tonight?
My brain says sharp. We're gonna go with my brain.
All right.
Greasy is a reporter at the end of the day, so that works for me.
Oh, you still have to do your news thing too.
Yep, that'll happen probably after HX, I'm assuming.
Okay.
And I
have
roll
a
one.
plan for that, by the way. I might be a little Weasley, so Sean, just get ready to be like, no, that's not how that works. But I'll have to shoot my shot.
uh, let's see. Um, you wanted to see Greasy v Sharp. I'm gonna go with hard because Greasy's
He-
all to the rescue. Like when we left off last time, he was like, "We gotta go save him."
I mean, Greasy does know
I
kung
know
fu.
kung fu.
Yeah.
He does not. He doesn't know kung fu, but he thinks he does.
No. Trust
Well-
me, Greasy knows kung fu.
When you're
So
drunk, there's lots of things you think you know. And you
Oh,
will
yeah.
try.
so okay, cool. That works
We'll
for me.
highlight hard.
Sweet. Oh, by the way,
Alright.
don't forget, I have Hot Pot. I'm assembling him right now, but gun
I know.
luggers are easy. So
Okay, we'll come back to hot pot when you're finished. Then,
yes.
so let's go to Castiel. Who's got the highest HX with Castiel?
Ooh.
I have a 1.
0.
I have a 2.
Castiel, I have a 3. I want to say
Good job.
2. I have a 2.
Oh.
Alright, well, Castiel, who do you want to pick picking that highlighted stat then?
Who had the other two? Lemmy?
It's
Yeah,
Lemmy
me.
and Crazy.
Let's go with Lemmy. I ain't picked somebody yet.
Okay. What do you need? Let's see. We're in this situation.
Healing's
You're the
based off of
fucking-
weird.
Dad. All right, yeah, let's go weird.
I am going to go with, let's see. I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with cool. There's an awful lot going on here. There's, you got stuff going on all over the place. And let's see. Let's go to Starlight. Who has the highest HX with Starlight?
I've got 3.
Ooh.
Ooh. I only have 2.
3 as well.
All right.
Okay. Let's go with Greasy this time.
Okay. Let's see. Shit's getting a little bit wild. I am going to say, you know what? We need you at your top. We need you sharp.
All right. I'm gonna go with hard. Because you were also to the rescue at this point.
Okay.
Because you guys were like, let's go deal. All right. That'll bring us to is Hot Pot ready yet?
Oh, he just assumes Eon is
oh,
dead.
he's going. Yeah, I was gonna say he's.
What about
Let's
Eon?
no.
Oh,
I guess we'll go ahead and deal with Eot because we also needed to do Pity's
Yeah.
questions. I was kinda
And
trying to
Hot
set
Pot.
up
Yeah,
the
Hot
last
Pot's gonna have
one.
questions too. So.
Yeah, so okay, so who has the highest HX with Eot?
0. Oh, trade.
I got 3.
Ooh. Greasy's gotten to do twice. I'll give Castiel this one.
Yeah.
Papa, what's my stat?
Daddy Cass.
Daddy Cat.
Hard.
Ah, fuck. All
Hell
right.
yeah.
Yeah, with hard.
You were
Uh,
smart.
I'm gonna go with sharp. This would be you have to think your way through this one. All right, let's do Pity's questions here.
All right. Super easy, you know. I'm gonna skip the first one. Well, actually, because of the place we woke up, this actually might be important. Which one of you has slept in my presence, knowingly or unknowingly?
Greasy. Greasy sleeps everywhere. He probably didn't know it, but yeah,
Okay.
Greasy.
Bump you
I
up
don't
there.
think we were in the same room together when we all woke up. So I'm gonna say no.
That's fine.
Okay.
Which one of you have I been watching carefully in secret?
Starlight.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
She's got
Oh,
fingertips.
Amy.
He's got
And now,
fingertips.
which one of you most evidently dislikes or distrusts me?
Yacht.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, poor Yacht. Definitely Yacht.
Oh God, I have to distrust my own character, but that's fair. He is creepy.
It's so creepy.
Well, and automatically he's a wolf for sure.
Oh yeah, no way he's not a wolf.
Yes.
Well, I get that decision, thank you.
Yeah.
He could
Well,
It would
be
is
make
he
that
a wolf
roll.
of the Maelstrom then?
he is not, but that's what confuses Iat the most, and that's why he distrusts him.
Okay, that's
Gotcha.
fair.
You didn't know where he stands.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He's not some shiny person like Jesus.
yeah.
All
Does
right.
Yacht think that Jesus is a wolf?
No, Jesus is shiny and pretty.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Since that means pity, nobody is gaining any HX with pity at this point.
In this case, it's whoever has the
Oh.
highest HX with me, or I have
Okay,
the
that's
highest
right.
HX, which
That's
would
right.
be
That's right.
Iat. I don't think I can pick my own stats, so
Who's got the second most?
it'd be you, Starlight, and Jesus. Since we met, I helped Jesus right when we appeared, but I'll give it to Starlight.
Okay. You
Yeah.
seem creepy, so I want to see you be creepy and hot.
Creepy hot.
Oh no!
Creepy hot.
Oh
Which
God!
is that? It's definitely that guy at the bar where you're like, he's so attractive, but I'm definitely not leaving my drink near him. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
All right, Jess. So what's my other stat? You should pick weird.
That's a very specific. That is a very specific thing, and I
It is a real life thing too.
and
Yeah.
I am going to say weird here,
It's the-
because just to make up.
It's emo Toby Maguire trying to hit on people at the bar.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah. You're
this-
getting roofied if you're not careful.
this is. I was like, oh
Wow.
dear, hot's my only negative stat.
And boy, is it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's
didn't
perfect.
know.
He's creepy
hot
because of that.
and hot pot. Let's get hot pot's questions here.
Some good ones. And I'm going to try my best to exclude Greasy from all these questions. First of all, which one of you left me bleeding and did nothing for me? We've already had like a little bit of interaction with Hot Pot, so
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you try to drown him? Or
No,
was
yeah, I
that just
tried to
Greasy?
drown Greasy. He doesn't care one way or another about Hot Pot. He's not a wolf like Greasy, but he helps Greasy. So in the situation
well,
of
actually, I
bleeding
do
out-
determine that, and
Wait,
Hot
what?
Pot is not a wolf.
Oh, right.
See?
Well, right, because he was not a wolf when he was an NPC. So yeah, okay.
Right.
That's fine. Right, we didn't think about that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
probably would.
we didn't think that I was going to be turning my entourage of NPCs
Yeah.
into actual player characters.
Hot Pot protects. Actually, all right. Did we say is Greasy a wolf? I don't think we said Greasy's.
Greasy is a wolf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Greasy
you
is a
asked
wolf.
That's
Greasy
right,
if he was
yes.
a wolf, and he responded
And I
with
tried
the
to drown
dumbest
you.
shit of,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I'm a fucking wolf." Ow, ow, ow.
That's right, because I tried to drown you. Yeah, Greasy protects a wolf, and that confuses the yacht. So 100%, Greasy's probably got hurt in like one of the previous battles.
Hot Pot?
Hot Pot got hurt, and he just probably like walked off to do something else. He's like, nope.
Yeah, yeah.
Protect the
Okay.
wolf, you weirdo.
Gotcha. Okay. Which one of you has fought shoulder to shoulder with me?
Starlight.
Starlight? Okay.
Actually,
Nice.
that is true because at your rig when you did the concert and the crack and the mutant squid attacked, you guys were actually both you and Hot Pot were both on the rig and fighting.
Very
Yeah.
true.
This is true.
And then my final question Which one of you is the prettiest and or smartest?
Starlight.
Ooh.
Can't be Starlight twice.
Damn it!
It
I
could
take
be.
it
Lemmy.
back. We didn't fight together.
Are we
Lemmy.
calling it Lemmy?
Yes.
It's Lemmy.
Hang on.
It's so Lemmy.
Lemmy, you have to own it.
You're so
Uh,
pretty.
Maybe Jesus isn't the prettiest. How
Hmm.
sad.
No, it's Lemmy.
I
It could
know
be
I've rolled at
Jesus.
least-
You can choose
yeah.
whichever you want if you wanna.
Nah. I
Lemmy?
left it up to odds. I can be the
Okay.
hottest. I
Okay.
mean, I am like 1/4 Iggy Pop. It's really easy for me to pretend.
Yeah, very, very much
God.
so. You can
You
see
know-
your ribs probably, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. And I wear
Um,
tight leather pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are my HXs. And everyone else gets a -1 HX just because I don't really find people that interesting.
So,
I find guns much more interesting.
who does Hot Pot have the highest HX with?
Be Lemmy.
All right.
What? Oh,
Let me add you on here. I need to add Hot Pot and
Hitty.
Go ahead and add Gloomy if you haven't already, too.
Yes.
Just because he's an NPC doesn't mean you can't gain HX with him.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
and fun fact, Gloomy is the next character I'm going to bring to. I am going to have this trio of idiots be like my characters in this campaign.
So,
know that I've considered using my next like upgrade to get a gang so I can kill your gang.
No,
Okay.
you can't kill the fuck brigade. Stop it.
so
Kitty.
Lemmy, what
Yes.
what stat are you highlighting for Hot Pot?
Just to
Ooh.
let you know, I have 3 in hard.
I was thinking about hard anyway
Yeah.
because you said he was a gunner.
Yeah, he's a good old gun lugger.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
Oh, you finally put together a weapon. But I'm currently getting chewed, so I don't know that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm gonna say hot because there are still people down here.
Yeah, have you looked at my character sheet and is that why you chose hot?
Is it a -1?
I will not.
It's -2.
I will neither confirm
Same.
No. So Hot Pot is an antisocial, just like Bostonian guy who's just like, yeah, I mean, fucking whatever, I guess. Like, fuck you. Like,
Pity's the overly social one, the one that walks up and just enters conversations.
yeah, that's Greasy. And then Gloomy is the one who listens to what everyone is saying. Hot Pot protects, Greasy talks a lot, and Gloomy gets the actual real information. But yeah.
All right. So, let's see. We've got a few roles, and everybody who is still subject to paying upkeep needs to pay upkeep.
Scott
And
heard me. He gave me a thumbs up.
3 barter. And we need the bone feel for Starlight. and
Yes, I
we-
rolled it. It's an 8, so I get to hold 1.
All right. Greasy, let's get your news stuff here.
Yep, that is an 8, which means I get to add
1.
twice.
Oh.
So do we want to resolve her bone feel first? I forget what bone feel does.
No, she's
You
her,
get to
she,
hold 1.
yeah.
Oh,
she gets
okay,
to-
nice.
what bone feel does is essentially, if she rolls well enough, she can just be somewhere with the right tool without any
Mhm.
further explanation needed.
Right, that makes
She-
sense.
Either she can fucking spend that hold, or I can.
Yeah.
I always
Okay.
forget to spend it though.
So the first question I have is, as always, where in the world is God, I've forgotten his name.
Carmen
Yeah.
Sandiego.
Not
Thank
Carmen
you.
Sandiego. No. I know where in the world is Carmen Sandiego. I was playing off that. Where is he? Okay, where in the world is Head Max room? And what's he doing?
Head Max room.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Remind me, who was head Max Room again?
He is my rival DJ.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, he's on Tosser Island. And he is broadcasting his own show right now.
And I can't even broadcast my show right now because I'm God knows where, which leads me to my second one. Where is Greasy and what is he doing?
Yeah.
I love it.
Damn it. Okay, here's a good one
That's
then.
so clever.
Here's a good
That's
one
why
then.
Jester said no, because he.
Nice
Where-
try.
Where is Lemmy Pop Stardust? Because we don't even know where he is within the area that we're in.
Lemmy Pop Stardust is upstairs,
And what is he up to?
being, or no,
Crunch.
he's not the one that's upstairs. That's
Yeah.
Eot and Casti, or that's
And Jesus.
Eot and Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Lemmy Pop is in the hallway somewhere in front of you, where
Hmm.
you guys were actually running to find him because you heard him singing. He's in the hallway, in front, like down the hallway from you, like running in your direction. That's what he is doing.
Guys, I feel a disturbance in the news force. First of all, Head Maxroom is running his show and I can't even compete with him right now. And of course, the second thing, Lemmy is somewhere that away. And just like points with like dead compass accuracy.
Like in the direction you guys were all running.
Right. Just like holds everyone up for a second.
Continue going the way we were. Thanks for your useless update. And I continue walking.
Not a problem, Daddy Cass.
Oh my
That's
god, that
standard.
cast is in an attitude. I love it.
See,
Oh,
Greasy knows it's an attitude, but he's just gonna take it like it was a compliment. He said thanks. He'll take it at face value.
He's just nice. Yeah, so you guys are gonna keep running down the hallway. You eventually come up to upon like, and Lemmy, you eventually see a group of people running in your direction. You're not entirely certain who they are, but you guys probably aren't certain. Like Greasy, you're certain that that's got to be a Lemmy Pop. But you know, nobody else
Wait.
nobody else necessarily has to believe you until they actually see him come into view.
Say, wasn't I being followed by one of those blue
yes.
dudes? Mm.
Actually, you're being chased by those blue dudes, and it seems like there's some shit in the shadows chasing after you as well.
Right, brat things, right?
I'm trying to remember what.
Ratfish.
No, they were lizard-like creatures, I think.
Oh yeah, rat lizards. That's what it was.
Well, they weren't so much rat things. They were more lizard. I think they were like lizard fish type things. I think most things down here are fish or lizard.
Okay, I don't know. I don't have time.
They were
But
like
fine.
a lizardy fish type, and they had the mouths and the little dangling glowing bulbs.
Those were the
Those were the other things.
Oh,
those
there's
were
two
the
different
ones that-
types. Okay.
Yeah, because there's the smaller things that are scurrying in the shadows, and then there's the big ones that have the,
Yeah.
giant glowing ball of
They have
blue
Eon
light.
in their mouth.
All right, this
Yeah.
is my first official roll,
Okay.
and when I see that it's them, I'm like, no, we go the other way. There's bad stuff coming, man. Bad stuff. Wish I had me guitar.
Us, when did you happen to get yourself a British accent?
13 seconds ago.
Bear! Greet her!
I'm-
Hot Pot, come on, let's
I'm
go!
panicking. Let's go.
Yeah,
Anakin.
Hot Pot
Yeah,
and
you
I
guys-
just
Yeah.
run right past him towards whatever this thing is. Like, we probably don't see it yet, but
You actually start hearing it. You start hearing shit
Seeing it?
skittering around in the shadows. You don't see. What you do see is coming down the hallway a soft ball of blue glowing light. And you hear shit skittering around in the shadows. So basically, beyond the lights the candles that you have Todd carrying, you have a sheer mass of darkness that that Lemmy Pop pretty much came out of, and a blue glowing light down the hallway, and a lot of movement coming from much closer, seemingly
Now-
in your direction.
Are
May-
you trying to die, Greasy?
May I read a sitch?
You want to read a sitch? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me that roll then.
And I,
What did I roll?
11.
Oh! Okay. Where's my list? Did you ever you didn't put the things in the
I
thing.
didn't. Yeah. It's too
Hold
much
on. That's
stuff
okay.
going
I
on
can
this
do it
week.
real
I'm trying
quick.
to do
Read a sitch.
I'm scrolling to
Yep, time for the fun scroll through the PDF time.
vehicle.
Okay.
This is what-
On a 10 plus, ask 3, what is my best escape route? Which enemy is most vulnerable? Which enemy is biggest threat? What should I be on the lookout for? What's my enemy's true position? Who's in control here? Okay. First question. Which enemy is the biggest threat?
Honestly, whatever is moving towards you fastest, skittering in the shadows, is probably the biggest threat because it sounds like there's a lot more of them, and likely could swarm. It sounds like there's enough they could potentially swarm you guys.
Okay.
You said this is a ship, right?
I've never
Um,
specified what it is. Where
Oh,
you guys are at.
fine. So, are there any fire extinguishers on the walls?
You haven't seen any.
Okay. What about a fire hose?
You haven't really seen any. Much of what you've seen here has been like either dilapidated ruins or just broken garbage for the most part.
So,
Greasy, you have a lighter, right?
hold on. I have 2 more questions.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
You're good. Let's see. What should I be on the lookout for?
Oh.
What should you be on the lookout for?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Probably what you should be on the lookout for is a way out.
Okay. Which leads me to my final question. Where's my best escape route? Way in, way past. So we'll say escape route here. No, we'll say way past.
Okay. Your best way past is to keep going up until you get to some way to get out from up, and that's and hope that you're not too far from the surface.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
you know what? I take that back. Your best, your best way past. That's the way. That would be the answer. Sorry.
Okay.
I was thinking about which one would be more technically correct.
Right. Give me a second. I need to make a phone call real quick. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Take your time.
Oops.
There's, and then,
Am I with Greasy and Lemmy?
yes,
No.
you are.
Okay.
You are with Greasy and Lemmy and Hot Pot.
Huh?
Because Lemmy just ran up to you guys.
Okay.
Because you guys heard him singing, you were trying to find him, and then he came running down the hallway, and there's obviously stuff chasing you.
Okay.
Chasing him.
So
I look at her and I'm like, the blue things, and they are bad. Wow, I have an accent again.
okay. You do. Are you
Yeah.
okay?
No, I'm scared
Okay.
shitless.
Okay. Where's the kid? Have you seen the kid? Where's Cass? No, we
Mm.
have Castiel.
Are you guys
Who
gonna?
else?
Yeah.
The swarm of things are getting a lot closer.
I hope that Jay is with the kid. But for right now, we need to do something.
Is there
All right,
a way
Castiel, where do you want to
out?
go? I see you motioning, but where's there to go?
Back that way. I thought we passed a set of stairs that we need to go up.
Let's try that.
Yep.
All right.
We'll run up this-
Greasy, are you coming? Oh wait, Greasy's not. Greasy will come.
Greasy will follow.
Oh,
There's
you.
Little Hot Pot and the other guy.
Well, these things are gaining on you here, and I want to see here real quick because they are quick. I feel like I need some rolls here. And I'm trying to decipher what's going to be probably the best here as far as that goes.
I'd like to mind thrust one of these guys.
Hey, can I do that too?
No,
Is a natural 10 good enough?
no, you do not have the mind thrust ability. Sorry.
I don't know
I
what I can do with the weird.
I think I'm gonna need some rolls here. I think you're gonna probably need.
I'd say
I
go
would
aggro because I'm running away as fast as I can.
I would say probably. Let's go with cool here, because this is a matter of like ducking your head and keeping the pace. Like.
See, I'm not cool, bro.
I'm not either.
Okay. All right.
I
Castiel.
already
we-
said I was scared shitless. Apparently, it's spread.
Greasy, we decided to run up the stairs. We went back the way we came. We're running up the stairs, and we're supposed to roll cruel rolls, and we all suck except for Castiel. He's doing okay,
All right.
and you're doing okay.
And hot
So, yep, I need the hot pots roll as well. Oh, all right. So, these things for Castiel and Greasy, these things are like you two are probably at the head of the pack and the head of the group at this point. And what happens here is these things are gaining on you, but for everybody else, and maybe this is something you guys notice as you look over your shoulder to be like, oh, come on, whatever. But they have gotten close enough to Lemmy and Hot Pot and Starlight at this point that they have no choice but to turn and stand their ground. And at this point, as far as you guys are concerned, you are entered into a fight at this point. So I am
So-
gonna need some rolls here.
I'm
need
not
some
to be.
C's by force.
Yes, I am not to be fucked with, so I count as a gang, which should make me more effective at
Yep.
fighting multiple targets.
Hey, I have a gang too. Does that work too?
Ha!
You didn't.
Your gang is
No,
The only
you
Todd.
member
don't
of
have
your
that
gang
kind
you
of gang.
just got Todd.
No. All right.
Yeah.
And Todd, the only one you brought was Todd, and Todd is just as he's caught up with you guys.
He's
Like
as
he's
useful as Greasy.
Oh, Todd.
yeah.
Fucking Todd.
And
Todd,
may I do a thing?
what thing?
Upon seeing
you-
that Hot Pot is getting caught, Greasy is going to scream, "No man left behind!" And he's gonna run back and fight with them.
Okay, all right.
That's so sweet
Yeah.
of you.
And he does
Yeah.
know Kung Fu, motherfucker!
Oh my god.
Ha-ha.
For the
It's the
first
time
time.
that he's ever, for the
Kung
first time
Fu!
ever. And maybe it's not even great kung fu. It's just like fucking TV kung fu.
Oh,
but it
for
works
sure.
because these things have never seen kung fu. All of you, but and I need a seize by force roll from Starlight and Lemmy, and we already got Hot Pot and Greasy.
Yeah.
So
Holy shit.
I like the idea that Castiel just keeps running with Todd. Like, no, they're about to get fucked up. I'll
Todd's
clean
you
up
guys.
later.
no,
I like
Todd's with
the
you guys.
idea that
Oh,
you're all
shit.
like
Oh,
getting tens there.
I didn't actually roll.
Hmm.
Don't jinx it.
No,
Don't
it's
say
too
anything
late.
about the tens.
Someone already jinxed themselves when they made all those test rolls.
I mean,
See?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
See?
wasted all the good
See?
rolls.
So
Cassio stops when everybody starts screaming and hollering up and down the hallway, and turn
Huh.
around and look. What the fuck? Oh god!
so what we're
Let me know when y'all are done, and I'll heal you.
first.
Heh.
So you each of you is going to take some damage here. depending on based on your rolls. But you also get like your Seized by Force things too. And this will probably also kind of give an impression of what Castiel sees here. So on a 10, let's see, you get to choose 3 from the Seized by Force roll, and there is your choices are, and we'll start with Hot Pot. The choices are inflict terrible harm, suffer little harm, take definite and undeniable control of it, impress or dismay or frighten the enemy. And you get to choose.
Okay. Hot Pot is going to use his assault rifle, which is just
Okay.
this absolutely banged up AK. Like, this thing has been
Alright.
through probably more tours of duty than Tom Clancy's novels characters.
Okay.
And he is going to take little harm. He is
Alright.
going to inflict great harm. So that's going to be 4 harm with that thing. And he is going to frighten, dismay, or terrify the enemy.
Alrighty.
Or intimidate, rather, I think is the wording. But whatever.
Alright. And okay. And then let's go for Greasy. What is Greasy's gonna do here?
So
This is-
Greasy does, by default, he does non-lethal damage with his stun gun, which does 1
Right.
damage.
Mhm.
He is going to you know what? He's going in with reckless abandon, so he's going to take control of the situation, do grievous harm, and frighten, impress, or dismay.
Okay. Alright. And Starlight, you roll a 10, so you get 3 choices as well.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you repeat those choices to me one more time?
Inflict terrible harm, which is +1 to
Mhm.
what harm you do with your weapon. Suffer little
Okay.
harm, which just reduces your harm you take by 1. Take definite and undeniable control of it, or impress and frighten or dismay your enemy.
These are those blue balls of light?
Nope, these are like the smaller swarming lizard fish creatures.
If I were to take definite and undeniable control of it, what does that mean?
Okay. So it's that will be situational. For it's going to mean something different for each of you. For like Greasy and Starlight, you guys don't count as a gang, so it's going to be against one individual creature. For Hot Pot, he actually counts as a gang, so it's going to count against several opponents. So it'll mean something different for each of you.
Okay. Instead, I would like to inflict harm on it, and I will also take harm. Is that correct?
Take little harm. Okay, so
Okay,
inflict terrible and
so-
take little.
Yes. So I am going to pull out my Glock that I have not used at all.
And what's your third? You're gonna
Oh, I have a
Ta-
third thing.
take
I'm gonna
definite or
make it
impress dismay.
I'm going to impress it, dismay it. Like,
Okay.
oh shit. So
Alright.
my Glock it's everybody else talk about this shit. I want to talk about my shit for a second because I'm like a technician and shit. So
Yeah.
my Glock doesn't look like a regular Glock. It does from like the body is, but the top is like all built out with all this like scavenge shit on it, and it
Hell
just
yeah.
looks like a fucking monster. It's still 9mm, but it's a cool ass 9mm.
Nice.
There's a lot of scrap metal around.
Actually, Glocks are 45.
No, they're not.
Yeah? I thought that they were
They-
45 ACP.
They might make a 45. But mine's
Okay,
a
yeah, they
9.
probably make a 45. My bad.
Okay. Yeah, alright. So I think let's see, for Starlight and Greasy, you guys will take 2 damage.
Okay.
Lemmy, you are gonna take 4, and
Oh
then
shit.
and then Hot Pot, you also takes 2 damage.
Hot Pot takes no damage.
So
So
what this
came up
probably
once
looks like,
before.
and how much damage do you do with the extra, like with your weapon and the extra harm? Starlight.
That is. Oh, sorry.
I don't
Yeah.
know. That's a great question. I don't know. I've never actually used it, so I don't know.
Should have should have it on your sheet somewhere.
I have 9mm Glock with full mag, which is 8 bullets. And then I have a semi-automatic rifle that says negative reload with 2 rounds. But I'd never put any stats in it because
They should
I
say a harm number.
let me let me look it up. I don't know if you want to continue onward while I search so that I'm not slowing everybody down.
All
Let me
right. Let me.
see.
What kind of damage are you doing here? Yeah.
We cannot hear Lemmy.
We cannot hear you. You are muted.
I thought I didn't have any shit.
That doesn't mean you can't use your. I guess that means you could still use your fists. So that would probably be like 1 harm, I imagine.
I assume, but as far as it goes, sir, like
And you chose to
I'm trying to get
do.
away.
Yeah. Right. Well,
So
it's
I
that
chose to
thing where.
take minimal damage. That was my one thing, right?
Oh wait, hold on. On a miss. I need to look at this here real quick. On a miss, seized by force. Yeah, it's only 1, but yeah, take less harm. So you'd only be doing 1 damage, but you'd be taking less harm. So you.
And I did
Yeah,
roll my harm.
So yeah, and I do need harm rolls from everybody as well.
That should be 2 harm for your gun there, Starlight.
Yes, I just saw that. Yes.
Okay. Let's see. So
So
that would be 3 with your additional. So, see,
it'd
Greasy
be-
takes a harm roll.
So I'm gonna put
Now, how do harm rolls work again? I need to look up harm rolls.
It's 2d6 plus whatever damage you took.
Right, but I mean the results, because it has an automatic.
The lower the better.
Right. It's right. I've got
Right.
it pulled up here. I actually have that pulled up right now.
I put a little cheat sheet link, and it's I think it might be from 1E because it has well, maybe not. I don't know. Everything does seem to match up with 2E, but there's a little cheat sheet in Bitter Ends. Check out.
So so you're going to be rolling a 2d6 plus however much harm you took. So in Lemmy's case, you took the 1 less harm, so it'd be 2d6 plus what, 2, right? And you rolled a 6 and add 2 to that because for a reason, let's see. Well, let's see, 6 and 6. On a miss. Okay. I think in the case of that's an 8, 7 and 9. Let's see. So you suffer the harm, but Lemmy, you also lose your footing. You're on the ground.
Oof.
Greasy, you do 7. Let's see. Greasy, I think you lose track of
Head
your
max room.
Well, no, you're not attending Max Headroom right now, or
No,
Max
head max room. We
Yeah,
can't be copyright
head-
violating.
Head Max. Sorry. Hey, I grew up in the '80s. That shit that normally
It's ingrained.
Yeah, it's ingrained.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I remember
Um,
that shit too.
I think you lose track of of your stun gun in the kerfluffle.
So I just lose grip of my stun gun and it goes flying off.
Yeah, and
Not my
let's
kung
see.
fu taser. It was trained in Krav Maga.
I need I need Hot Pot's harm roll. No, Hot Pot didn't take any damage. 'cause
Nope, and he did 4 harm, which is described in gangs as widespread serious injuries, many fatalities. Gangs with a weak or absent leader fall apart.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's what this looks like then. Castiel, as you turn around and look back, the swarm kind of like coalesces around, and and I'll describe what these creatures look like since they now can come into your light. All of them have 6 legs, but they have an elongated tail and elongated and an elongated head with wide mouths, with needle-like teeth. The eyes have a vaguely fish-like quality to them, and they have a frill that runs along their spine. One of them, when you turn around, Castiel, you see one of them jump on top of Lemmy, and Lemmy goes down, and it's on top of him, trying to bite his face off as he tries to get away. Greasy, with a combination of utilizing his stun gun, goes to fight one but on his own, manages to shock the shit out of it, manages to catch it right in the face as it leaps at him, sending it to the ground, shaking its head. But its forward momentum does knock the stun gun out of Greasy's hand. Starlight.
Rolled a
Starlight.
fat 10.
Yeah, Starlight fucking pulls out her gun as one of them is leaping at her and shoots it, and the bullet passes right through it. Right through it. It still claws and bites at her. Not quite down yet, but it is bullet did go through it. So but it's kind of like still it's clawing and biting at Starlight. And for Hot Part's part, he pulls out his gun, his beat up AK, and fucking turns around and starts shooting burst fire at these things. And you hear lots of noises and sounds as these things and you see several of them, you see a few of them that are actually within the light actually die and go down. There's still some more that are around, and you assume there's still more in the shadows, and they all scatter. But the thing with the blowing, the bigger thing with the glowing blue ball that Lemmy is there is still actually coming towards you guys.
As he unloads on the crowd with his AK, which I would like to mention has a shovel handle for the shoulder stock. He's just screaming, just like, "Come on, motherfuckers! Yeah, that's right. Yep, step on up. Hot Pot's got you. 1, 2," sort of thing. He doesn't go off often, but he pops off when he's shooting things. That's his favorite thing to do.
And I think we're gonna leave you guys standing there in the midst of that because we got everything going on. Because we got
Wait,
Eot.
how
What's
much harm did I take?
You took 2.
Okay.
I
But
actually
it goes
need
1, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
right. So you're not quite at 3 o'clock yet.
Okay. Got it.
If you take any more damage, you will be. But we go back upstairs and we've got Eot and Jesus in the mouth of one of these things. And Pity, you have come across these two being in the mouth of one of these, giant fish lizard things that seem to roam the halls here.
Oh yeah, and yeah, we ended off last time with him walking up, and there was just like this almost quiet, just like clack, 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 clack at his like thick-heeled shoes. Almost they, it's like high heels for guys, whatever they are. Those, what I don't know what they're called. They're fancy, like
Loafers.
yeah, I guess is that what they are? Let me look it up.
I'm guessing that's the closest thing I can think of.
Oh yeah, but they got like really, they clack. They make a little clack noise. I love it. It's awkward, like click, click, click.
All right.
Yeah, and then he's going to.
Let me put on my shoes real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll stop answering him. Yeah, he'll walk up
Yeah, I
to
think
this
he
thing
forgot to mute himself.
that
Tap shoes?
what do those look like? Those might be probably the best because I just love the idea of him being able to, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. They make a nice little tap every time he takes a step. Because he looks really, his outfit is great. He looks great. He even faces is pretty great. But he's so uncomfortably creepy. His hot is just in the negatives. And he walks up, and as Jesus is holding this mouth open, he'll just like pull out these two knives and try to cut out the the corners of the thing's mouth
Okay.
so it can open wide.
Or so in that case, let's get some C's by force rolls. Eot is still unconscious, so
Yeah.
clearly Eot is just doing what he is being unconscious. But Jesus and Pity can act, and unless you have a specific move from your playbook you want to do, we'll just get a.
It
Can I
does
use
not
this?
work right now.
Can I use this to provide help to Jesus?
Nope. Jesus gets 8.
Right, but what if I like bring that up from a miss to a moderate?
I don't know that that's a thing you can do. Either way,
So I
it's
guess.
attacking.
Oh, yeah,
Either
go
way,
ahead.
it's attacking him essentially.
Well, and
but
I'm gonna
you-
take minimum damage because
but
that's what I do.
Okay. What do you have any brainer moves that you want to try here?
I can
You can
only.
either do that or you can just attack.
Well, is this thing
I
intelligent
don't know if
enough?
there's anything.
Yeah, like I can do in-brain puppet strings because I can touch it. I have the brainer gloves that allow me to have both time and physical intimacy with someone as long as I touch them and that's it. But I don't know if this thing has like intelligent enough for that to implant those.
Say.
Yeah, I don't know. You're probably right. It's probably not intelligent enough for that.
Yeah, and deep brain
I didn't know
scan
if
is
you
the
had
same boat.
something else. Yeah, I didn't.
Brainers have a lot of character moves. Moves
Right.
against a creature, not so much. Although I do have things like, or it does have like, you can use all the battle moves, but when you get a chance, look up keeping an eye out, baiting a trap, and turning the tables. But I cannot find those anywhere.
That's. Do you have like the character handbook, not the like the core book has got a lot in it, and trying
Right.
to find anything. But like if you've got like the book that's just the character the playbooks, not the
Yeah.
extended one, but they have like at the end of it, if you scroll down, it's got a lot of stuff like that.
Okay, I do have
It's like
that.
it's got stuff for vehicle subterfuge moves.
The basic playbooks, you mean? Let's scroll down there.
Yeah, yeah.
There's first session peripheral moves, maybe? No, that's suffering harm. Optional battle
Barber
moves.
move.
No, it's not there.
Sucker, do battle, seduce or manipulate. Okay, I guess they don't have like I'm not
Right.
seeing
It's the weirdest thing.
bait. Yeah, I can't see. I don't know if I don't see baiting a trap right there anywhere. So
Okay, turn the
we'll have to look
tables
that up
should be
at
on
some
page
point.
176. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Because that seems like something I was trying to do. So if I go to page 176, we'll see if that's there. If not, we'll just move on. And I'll just make it a regular attack. 78, 77. Turn the tables. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's a PC cat versus PC mouse. Okay. No, that's
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. No, so those won't work really well. So yeah, I will just make it an attack roll with my knives, harm 2.
Okay. All right. Jesus, what weapon did you have in your hand?
Oh. Under
I have a shotgun.
there are variations.
Oh wait, that's right. You lost the shotgun,
You
didn't you?
can
Mhm.
defend someone from else from attack, roll seized by force, but instead of choosing to take definite control, you can choose to protect them from harm. I could do that.
Okay. You could. That is the thing.
Maybe
Okay.
my slice is
Yeah.
enough to weaken its jaw a bit, so it's not going to be able to bite down as hard on him.
Well. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Sure. And with a seized by force, you get a couple of picks with a 9. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's see.
So that'll be
Yeah.
1, because I instead of taking control of it, I protect them from harm.
Yeah. On 9, you choose 2, so you get 1 more.
And then we'll go with let's suffer a little harm. I'm trying to stay back, but I'm also trying to help these poor souls
All right.
out.
All right. Well, as it stands, there are only a couple of people that are suffering harm at the moment. Actually, there's only one person suffering harm at the moment, and that is Jesus, who is going to. But since you're protecting Jesus, then no damage done there.
Woohoo!
All right.
Jesus gets to live another round.
Yeah.
Let's going to the next round. What are you guys choosing to do here?
I'm gonna use the experience that I just got as let me pop to retire my character to safety. And that's how I win the game. Good night, everybody. I'm going home. No.
Yeah,
What?
you won.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Well,
So, what are you guys doing this? Let's get some seized by force rolls then.
I was gonna say I'd like to kip up and then run some more, but I know I have to fucking
well,
try
this
and
is
hit
this is for Jesus and Pity.
Yeah, and if Jesus, yeah, I was gonna say if Jesus is Jesus can attempt to, instead of try to attack this barehanded this round, can try a hard roll to see if she can get out of the jaws, pry herself out of the jaws.
Yay! Now I'm rolling like Miller. All right, he's back,
Alright.
baby.
Can I guess Pity try to like grab Yacht out of the mouth?
Okay, so go ahead and give me a roll on that.
Would that be
And
hard?
it will. Yeah, it'll be a hard roll. It'll be
Okay.
well, it'll be a seize by force, which is always a
Right.
hard roll anyway.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll definitely go with
The,
this. Seize or take definite hold of it, obviously.
and instead of that, do the protect.
Right.
Right.
So I can get Iat out of there, protected from harm. And
All
then I
right.
guess suffer little harm and impress my enemy with my speed.
Yeah, and it's like you both Eot and Jesus are now no longer in the mouth of this thing, and it does look a little bit confused, and it does seem like it wants to turn its attention to you.
And now we kill it.
And well, you got to find your shotgun.
I have
Well,
knives. I will-
Iat, I was gonna say, is full of shiny, stabby things. Can I just grab one off of him?
Do you want knives?
Because I know where Iat is.
Do you want
I
knives?
just
What does he? What weapons does Eot have?
Iat has. Oh, that's pity. Technically, he has 2 weapons. He has. Oh, wrong part. He has the plating from a plane sheared off and turned into a blade, cutting edge, or a cudgel, which is part of one of the dulled blades on the front of the plane.
nice.
Why do I not have their harm listed?
I grab the cudgel because it sounds more fun.
Okay.
I will pull up the harm in just a second. I don't know why I did not have
Yep.
it listed. I think they're both 2. I think. But we'll double check.
So,
All right, so yeah, I will grab a cudgel from Iat and apologize to him later when he's awake.
well, you're starting to hear something else moving. Something really big, and it seems to be moving from like down the hallway.
Now, is it
Like-
coming from the direction Pity just came, or from the direction that they just came?
It's coming from behind the big fish lizard monster.
Okay.
Has anyone figured out how to make fire yet? Because I really think we just need to burn this down, Pookie. Amy, I didn't hear anything.
Why did that? Oh, that's nice.
Sorry. I said we're
It's
in the
okay.
apocalypse, so surely we would know how to make fire.
Well, all of my stuff was on a ship because I'm a lazy rock star, and because of that, I'm basically fucked. But Jay
Yeah.
is going to be fine. She's going to live through this.
All my stuff's on my rig.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
except for some of your gang. I think you left some of your gang on Skipping Island. Some are at the rig.
They're just scattered.
Didn't you have Becky just going out trying to recruit more people?
Yeah, because I didn't know
Yeah.
what to do with her.
Yeah.
And Todd's useless when she's around.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as for Todd was another one of those that went down and is struggling with was struggling with one of like the creatures that was biting at him.
Did you survive it?
Well, he survived long enough for Hot Pot to scare everything off. So,
It's enough for me.
well, not
'Cause
everything.
Now I
but
care
those
about him.
things anyway.
Mm.
Yeah. But you're
Didn't
yeah,
they say that this was the cult of the mutant squid?
The Kraken.
Oh, of the Kraken, not the mutant
Mhm.
squid.
well,
And those
you
are 2 different things, correct?
hard to say. As far as you can tell, they're just calling the mutant squid a kraken.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to make sure. Anyway. So if it's time, I'm gonna take Eot and I'm gonna run because Jay can do that.
All right.
But I took the knife in case they attack, because if they attack, I want to be able to at least do some damage.
All right. Well, you as you hear, or as Pity, are you gonna take off running as well?
Oh yes. Very much so.
Yeah. As you are, as you're kind of like running, um, give
Do we see any
me
gas cans nearby?
no.
Perhaps next to a pile of skulls?
No.
Okay, okay. We're not in Mad Max. Got it.
Let me get a couple of cool rolls here.
All right, Jay.
And Jesus is gonna take a -2. Well, is gonna take a -1 because she's carrying Eot.
I'll take that. Oh wait,
Pities.
that was Eot.
That was a pities all.
Aha! I'll take that too.
Nice.
Yay! He's just a boy. Surely I should be able to carry him. I'm a paladin of the apocalypse.
Yeah,
Or PA if you
fireman
prefer.
hole.
That's why you rolled so high.
I'm saving a life. I get a plus to
All
that.
right.
No.
Pity Eot, as you guys are running, let me get a couple of sharp rolls here too.
Okay. I look at this guy that I don't know, and I'm like, Papa Cass would be so happy right now. Something.
Oh, he's turning and just throwing knives backwards.
Oh, good. Nice. And you said what?
Sharp.
Sharp.
They're probably not hitting,
Of
and you've
course.
noticed he's been throwing knives for a while.
Okay.
Fun fact,
so,
Hot Pot has that as well.
So, Pity, something seems off here. But something you can't quite place your finger on it, and you're just kind of like, it's like you feel like maybe as you're running, you're thinking, God, like this section seems like there must have been like some water got in here because it's a little bit slick. Jesus, as you're running, you kind of notice it's a little slick too, but you look down, whereas like Pity is kind of throwing knives, kind of like paying attention to that. You
Mhm.
look down and you realize that's not water. In fact, it's some kind of slime.
Quitting? Do you know you can make
Hmm.
pasta
I love
with
slime.
It's some sort of greenish slime.
that?
And I think, like, and you hear, like the lizard fish creature that was trying to chase you, like make some kind of strangled noise, and you see, like because it's back enough that you can't see it directly in the light from whatever light sources you guys have, that
Mhm.
you can see the blue ball bouncing for a second, and then it disappears. You come across like this hallway, and whatever is coming from behind you is only picking up speed. It's coming faster. You're not going to be able to outrun it.
Well, I know what to do.
Okay.
Eot, go home.
Yot's unconscious.
Yep.
Oh, well then
Yeah.
I spend my turn waking up Eot so he can go home.
Can he wake me up?
Wait,
Here's the thing. As
let's do this Disney style.
hold on. Let me describe what's happening here. Maybe you're trying to get Eot to wake up, and this thing gets close enough that you can actually see what it is now. It is large. It is got an eel-like shape to it, and it takes up almost the entirety of the hallway. And it is coming along at a fast pace, going through the slime. It's basically one of those deals where if it catches up to you, it's just that's it, because
All right,
it picks
well,
up the whole thing, and it doesn't look like it's
have
going to
I
be able to
passed
stop.
any doors recently I could slide into before it gets there and shut?
You actually see there are doors all along the side of you. The question is, are any of them locked? You do see down the
Well,
hallway, you do see an intersection, and you see an intersection, and you see like like where it's a four-way, but there's also like a stairwell leading down.
ooh, I got this. So
Mm.
long as I make this cool roll, I got this. Hang on.
Okay.
Nope. All right. So what I was going to do was use the slime to fucking accelerate us forward,
Mm-hmm.
and I went into a fucking a rock slide, and even though I'm not Lemmy, I know I'm not Lemmy, and apparently I just face planted with me and Eot. So let's take minimal damage.
Pity, give me a cool roll. You can see this thing as well, obviously.
It would have been cool if it worked. Fucking cool. Go Pity.
Pity, you are able to stay ahead of it. You see the same options that Lemmy Pop saw,
So
but
there's
you
a
also see, or not Lemmy Pop, but Jesus saw, and you also saw Jesus go down, like slip and fall, like faceplant, and is sliding, but not under her own control, and not fast enough.
Can I like? Sorry, I had to cough. Like grab her foot or hair or something and yank her with me just to try to get down. Probably turn the corner, like swing us around the corner essentially.
Okay.
Are we going left or right?
I don't. It doesn't matter.
Well, you have to choose. It does matter. Just choose.
Left.
Wait. I was gonna say otherwise we could have Castiel choose, but it's too late. Left is great.
Left is right. Right is wrong.
Well, so you're going left then?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Um.
Wait, which?
Always
Maybe
go
give-
left.
Did you say there were stairs?
Yeah, there is a stairwell going downstairs as well.
Does it curve? Like, does it have a
Yeah.
similar entrance?
Well, it's basically the way it's set up is like you've got the four-way, the four-way intersection. So if this is the tunnel coming out, you've got one going this way, that goes straight ahead. Right here, there's a stairwell.
To the right?
Like right yeah,
left?
so it's kind of to the left, but it's
Oh.
not down the left hallway.
Oh,
You said it goes down, right?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, let's swing
don't
into
wanna
that
go down.
because if it's a stairway and this is a long, slippery looking thing, it might not be able to maneuver its way around a stairwell kind of thing. So yeah, I thought that was like,
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna try to swing into there.
So- All right.
I'll like
So
grab part of the wall or something, jab a knife into it to pivot us, swing us into.
So
That was what I was gonna do at the end if I'd won.
So go ahead and give me a. I think this is going to take a lot of determination and skill here. Give me a hard roll on this one.
Oh
Go
no.
Pit. Oh.
Ooh, okay.
I was hoping we could use the cool roll. I thought that's what that was for.
Well, the cool roll was to stay ahead of the thing.
Okay.
What? Okay. I think what happens here, Jesus, do you want to try to make a roll to see if you can't get control over your situation?
Yeah, pull us in there. Either around the corner or down the stairwell, either one. Hopefully it can't turn that fast and we'll just keep going straight. Jesus.
I'm so sorry. I was reading the message.
I saw it pop up too.
All right. So, what do I need to roll?
This is going to
Hard?
be. Yep. Give me a hard roll here.
Okay. So we have a chance because even while sliding, while you have me gripped and you try to do your thing, it's possible. Look at that. Now I pull it off.
Nice.
Perfect.
Okay.
Right,
So-
as you miss, like I managed to like grab a hold of the Eot knife and jab it just right so we get that like slack and roll down the stairs.
So
Ow.
it's what it is because you guys did have some. This is sort of a mixed bag because you guys had some misses here. So
Mhm.
what happens is this thing hits you. It doesn't exactly it hits you because it's coming full steam ahead, but it doesn't manage to catch you in its mouth exactly. Like maybe you hit like right under its mouth, and it smacks into Pity as he's trying to like grab you, like you face plant and go sliding. Pity tries to grab you and swing around to the stairwell, but because you guys are both so low at this point, that's why you don't get hit with the mouth. You get hit just under the jaw, hit it as where it hits you, but it sends Pity backwards. And as you guys are like kind of sliding forward with this thing pushing you, yeah, you manage to get your knife, Eot's knife in, and get yourself spun around into the stairwell, tumbling down to like the first landing. Uh, you're gonna each take 3 damage.
Okay.
But you watch this thing from the first landing. You watch this thing like continue to shoot by like a fucking bullet train, and it's a minute before it finally passes. And you can hear it like continuing.
Wait, it takes long enough that we're like baffled by its length. Is that what you just said?
It takes long enough that you guys are kind of because for one thing, it doesn't seem like for the enclosed space that you're in to find something that is this large, like roaming around, is kind of like
We
you
can
know,
kind
Creepy
of
at
like,
the very
even
least.
if we can't
Yeah.
see it, we can probably hear
It's
as its skin
long.
slides
Yeah.
past. Is it
Yeah,
we take
it's
3
long,
damage
it's
or
long.
suffer 3 harm?
Yeah. You suffer 3 harm.
Okay.
So
I,
we'll get some
I look at this
harm
Pity
rolls here.
guy. I was gonna say,
Ooh.
I'm hoping that's just like, extra harm. Because, just sliding in a wall is probably not. Please don't take out another
hang on.
character.
And get one for Eot as well. Because
Yeah.
even though he wasn't conscious, he was tumbly.
Oh.
Aw,
Alright, for Jesus. 10 plus, I can choose one. Incoherent, let's see. For Jesus, I'm gonna say
That one's Eot.
that I'm gonna say for you that for Jesus, it's probably worse than it seems. Taking additional harm.
okay. And
That's
if possible, I would have been trying to use my body to shield Eot. So if I can take an additional harm, I do that to stop Eot from taking additional harm.
No, you were kind of in a situation. In fact, you kind of pulled the additional harm you took is pulling your shoulder, trying to pull everybody around into the stairwell.
Roger that.
You didn't have a lot of time to gain control of the situation.
Nope, I understand.
For Pity, I think for you,
Everybody lands on top of you.
I think you're you're kind of trapped because you're trapped at the moment because you kind of went down the stairwell first. Everybody landed on top of you.
Ow.
And and maybe it pushed you back into the debris and the rubble some.
Okay.
Right. Actually, that means that we take a bunch of damage because we just got stabbed with 1,000,009.
Don't worry.
Not
Just kidding.
necessarily.
Just kidding.
For Eot, you wake up, but you have lost your cudgel at this point. Or actually, what else were you holding on to?
Cutting edge.
Your cutting edge. But yeah, but that's what.
No, he took the cudgel. He still had the
So,
cutting edge.
yeah, I forgot. I did take the cudgel and not the knife.
Yeah. So yeah. So that.
But either way,
you have lost your grip on that. that you have lost track of that.
The cutting edge. Okay.
Yep.
Man, this is so rough. I've lost so many weapons in the
Stop
last day.
losing weapons.
Well, you guys don't carry much else besides.
Yeah.
I still carry a rusted pipe that Iat gave me.
Well, okay. Right on.
Oh,
And I think where we're at here is like as you guys are kind of stuck taking stock of the situation here.
so
What
you
it-
said yacht wakes up, right?
Yeah, you wake up crumpled in a heap in a stairwell area with Jesus and somebody you don't know.
Yeah, he's just wide-eyed, barely moving. Like his arm is probably broken from the slide.
And you're just-
He's gashed
you're
on the
pretty banged
leg.
up.
We need to find Papa Cass.
You need to find Papa Cass, because if any more danger rears its ugly head, Iat is just gonna vanish from existence for a while.
Right? No. And earlier, if you'd been awake, that's exactly what I
He
would have told you
would've,
to do,
yes,
and
he
you
would've.
might have listened.
Oh no, he would have. He would have been like, "Bug," disappear.
I would have tossed you at a shadow and been like, go home now.
Just toss me at its mouth, so I have no choice.
Well, Jesus.
I thought you like went into shadows to do your thing, so that
Oh
was
no,
why
he just
shadows.
kind of
Yeah.
pops into
Poofs.
nothing.
Okay,
He bloops.
Yeah, like a water drop
And
hitting water. He just
that is a
sinks.
beautiful special power for a tiny child to have in the apocalypse. All right, so yeah, and we definitely want to go back upstairs because up is definitely the way.
Yeah, but that's not you guys that know that.
Right, sir. She's lived in the apocalypse for her entire life too. I'm assuming that she would assume it was a ship of some sort and want to find clean air.
All right. The but you have somebody you've never met here who interceded on your behalf.
Oh. That's true. Who the hell are you? Why are you here? Thank you for saving us.
And Eot appears to be awake again.
Right. We had that whole thing. I was like, a good boy.
He's just staring.
If you can find Papa Cass, well, I'm not hot right now,
Yeah,
so
he's
that did
staring
not come off very
wide-eyed
well.
at you.
You definitely think Jesus is psychotic at this moment?
If he could move, he probably would. I'm trying to state as
Oh,
clearly
I
as
would
possible.
definitely
He's at
get
an 11
you
out
up.
of 12. So he
And
he's
yeah.
gonna avoid any more damage. He's gonna save a reaction to disappear at the moment's notice.
I will help you out of the rubble.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be some physical exercise. Give me a hard roll here.
I was wondering if you were going to ask me for a hard move.
So does Pity need to make
There.
a roll as well? Cool.
Yeah, sure.
Cool or hard? I guess we're not under fire. I said, but
yeah,
I'm
you're
also
not
not.
under
I guess
fire.
yeah, seized by force.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah.
guys are-
Yay!
So, yeah, you managed to extricate. You managed to get Pity extricated here.
Right, but yeah, so first there was that psychotic moment of me yelling at you for no real reason, and then I pulled you. Well, you pulled yourself out, but I helped.
Yeah. You like pulled my arm as I was standing up.
Nope.
But all of those things again, but nicer.
Yeah, it's just like the name's Pity.
Yay! It's that voice. Great. Now I see why my boy doesn't like you.
Oh, I think he likes me well enough. Leaning in and just eyes widen more, unable to really move much.
Right now,
No.
I was going to say
No.
I slide just a little bit harder in front of the yacht.
I'm going to say
I get in the way so you're not scared.
You're probably having to carry Iat at this point.
Well, I will, but I assumed you were still on the floor, like licking your
that's fine
wounds,
then,
so to
yeah.
speak.
11 out of
So,
12.
yeah,
He
I do
can't
that
really
whole-
much.
No, he definitely does. But thank you for saving us. Are you from around here?
He like pats his jacket and you just hear like clinking and he's just no, I am from where am I from?
I don't know.
On the outside?
Yeah,
I guess
you
it was
basically got here the same way, the
exactly
same
woke
kind
up.
of way, the
Yeah.
same kind of way that everybody else did.
I
Shipwreck.
guess maybe I'll be from Tosser Island.
Oh,
You could be from Appalachia on the other side of the country.
Actually, you're a brainer.
Yeah.
You could be from Everest because that's where the psychic walruses are from.
Jesus.
well,
Anyways,
Oh my god.
or you could just simply be from around, like
Yeah.
There you
nomadic.
go.
Like, or just-
I travel
Hey.
here and there. I was on
Yeah,
a
Yeah, that's
boat
pretty common.
and it sank.
Do you know how to get out of here?
That's what I've been trying to solve.
Okay, well, in that case, why don't you come with us? You earned at least that because you saved our asses. But my boy here is hurt, and we need to find Papa Cass so Papa Cass can do what he does.
Of course.
Mm.
are you gonna
Have
look?
you?
Are you gonna look around for the cutting edge?
And yeah, and the shotgun.
You're gonna have to go back up for the shotgun.
We were definitely going back up.
You really want that
So-
shotgun?
Give me a sharp roll if you're looking for the cutting edge. See if you
Yeah.
can find it.
I'll help out.
Please.
Can Yacht roll sharp? I guess because if you're carrying him, he can look around. So.
Yeah, you can look.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Of course he's
Yeah,
his.
it's his.
yeah, Jesus, like maybe like you see something that could be it, but Eot's just like immediately realizes that's exactly like Eot's already
Yeah.
looking
He's
like,
like,
oh, there it is.
Edge, like picking up his one working arm and just like dangling a hand pointing in a direction at it. Edge.
Right. Up there you go.
And also.
Thank you. I remember at that time that my other weapon is currently my belt, and that's why I forgot about it because I have a chain. But yeah,
Oh,
it keeps my
nice.
pants up, so sometimes I forget. Anyway, and do you want another sharp roll once we get further up so I can try and find the shotgun?
When we get
I
up,
expect it to be gone for now, but
I do
still.
have a question about the hallways.
What's that?
Are there like indentions or grooves, like damage to the structure or the walls at all? Or in the corners or along, anywhere really?
It kind of depends on where you're at. There are some sections that are impassable, like
Well, I
maybe
just
there's
meant
a
like
hallway or-
along the walls, like nothing blocked
No, no.
off. What my plan is, or what Pity's plan is this thing was huge, took up like the entire hallway and was sliding at a really fast rate.
Right.
He wants to try to embed some knives along the wall in case it comes back, and Al Payne turn around, or if it's dumb enough just to keep going and slice open the side. Probably not like deep enough to kill it, but it's gonna hurt itself if it moves too fast.
Yeah, there's the walls seem to be in relatively good state. The hallway walls seem to be in good shape, with the exception of like one or two hallways where it just ends in rubble.
Right.
Mm.
I mean, in as good a shape as they potentially could be.
Okay.
They're not like they're not brittle or anything.
Well, if we wait long enough after we look for this shotgun, my friend should sing again and we'll be able to find them.
You do. I think, and I think we'll cut back to Castiel and Hot Pot and Starlight and Greasy and what have you. Real quick here. So the thing with the blue light is still continuing to head towards you. Give me, you guys, Why don't you guys give me some sharp rolls here?
I was gonna say, is that thing still on top of that one? On top of the Lemmy?
No, it ran off with the rest of them.
Okay. Well, I still want to try to pick
Ooh.
Lemmy up off the ground then.
Well, Castiel, Hot Pot, you are pretty sure there's more. Whatever is heading your way, you're pretty there's it like maybe there's like the glowing ball, and then just for a second, you see like a blue half moon shape that's sort of like to the left and above it, and then it kind of like grows a little bit, and then it goes back, shrinks back down, and then you can't see it again.
We need to get up and we need to get the fuck out of here. And I pick Lemmy up off the ground. Like, let's go.
All right.
Fuck that moon thing.
I wanna know what it is. I mean, yeah, we should totally leave. But can I catch it? Can I touch it? What's gonna happen if I touch it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Greasy is scrambling around looking for his stun
Mama?
or his taser.
Mama, no.
Yeah,
No.
Where's
You
my
run.
kung fu? I dropped my kung fu.
what did you say, Jesta?
Give me a sharp roll.
All right.
I dropped my kung fu.
Bing bong bing 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 bing. I don't care that I couldn't find it. I leveled up.
Yeah, there is like there's a few minutes Greasy is looking around on the floor for his deal. I think Todd's like, should we be worried about that? He's looking at Lemmy when he says it, because Lemmy was the one that was running this way.
Yeah,
we should
Hot's
probably be
going to
worried.
real quick try and
That's-
find it for him.
Why we're running.
And
Yeah,
Gloomy,
we're gonna-
I forget, Gloomy is there too. And Gloomy,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
what
never
would
did act in combat.
No,
Yeah.
well, Gloomy doesn't have a combat stat. He's
Yeah.
technically not like a combat character yet.
He probably was like, he probably kept pace with Castiel and was like, shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah, Greasy's like, okay, but somebody owes me a new goddamn taser. And then just like turns
Take
around.
mine. Let's go.
Wait, Castiel has a taser?
Mm-hmm.
Huh! Cool. Yeah, he'll take it. And then he'll start running.
There-
Starlight's gonna grab Todd, like interlink her arm with Todd's arm, and just be like, "Daddy Cass told us we can't touch it. We gotta fucking leave." And just start like booking it.
all
Even
right.
though I want to touch it because I want to know what it does.
Hot Pot's
He
going to
kills
bring up.
you.
Hot Pot's going to bring up the rear, and he's actually going to have his grenade tube fucking like at the ready, just like if something gets close, he's just going to fire a grenade down the hallway.
This boy been holding out on us.
And
I like that laugh. I don't get to hear that laugh from Jesta often. That's that's a bad idea laugh.
That is his bad idea laugh, yes.
there is a you guys managed to make it back to like the room, the sort of like room way that you woke up in.
We're still trying to find the stairs.
And
Yeah, we want to
Well,
go up.
well, you know where there are stairs. You had to leave from where the stairs were to go run off find Lemmy Pop when you heard him singing.
Oh,
The stairs
we're
are
gonna go
right.
back
The
there.
stairs are right by. Yeah, the stairs are right by where you're like woke up.
Yeah.
And you kind of get back there, and maybe while you're there, at the stairs and whatnot, you kind of get back to that room, and there's that moment of like, and this is about the time where you start seeing like a few more flashes of like that blue from down the hallway. You still see the ball that's coming towards you, but every now and again you'll see a flash of like what looks like a crescent moon of it, like to the left and up, or maybe just a sliver of it to the just straight left, and maybe something to the right, like a blip of it to the right and below. You're seeing like a lot of these kind of um, like little pieces of light while this blue sphere continues towards you.
Does this room have a door? Because I'm going to
And
slam the door in its face.
Yeah,
nope,
I would like.
this is just a hallway that's leading into this room that you were, because the room itself has only the one doorway that you've never explored that's behind the counter.
I'd like to mention that Greasy is kind of almost like hissing and crackling his stun gun at that direction.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
you hear like this. You also hear a bunch of noise coming from from up the stairs, from above you. It sounds like people. Uh, and there's a moment, where like you're kind of like you're like maybe looking back down, like what the fuck is going on down there, and who the fuck could that be? And a group of people come down the steps, armed. Um, one of them is what the hell is his name? Harpoon Jack. One of which is Harpoon Jack, and he's got some of his boys with him, and he's like, he kind of looks at you. He's like, is there any more of you here? Any more? He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, we're short one at least. Wait, there's the big
we're
shiny
short
girl
two.
too. Yeah, the
Yeah.
big shiny girl. I forgot about her. We're short too.
How did you get down here? What are you doing here?
he's like,
Hi.
he's like, maybe not. He kind of looks down the hallways, like they've kind of reached the bottom of the steps, and he's kind of, as he's talking to you, one of his guys he's like, Captain, and he kind of turns around and he looks down the hallway. He goes, ah, shit, more of them. He's like, harpoon guns, gentlemen, harpoon guns. And he's like, there's no time to talk about that right now. He's like, you know the drill. Either side, he's like, break the nets out. Yep, those nets. And they're still like passing stuff around. He goes, won't hold them for long, but it may give us a bit of a rout.
What's the blue light? What's that thing? Have you touched one?
He goes, you don't want to touch that. Them things, they'll eat you. That ain't just a light. That's a lure at the end of a very nasty creature that likes to eat people. And
It's like a record industry label, man.
yeah, I guess.
Oh.
He's like,
Can we leave now?
follow us. Follow me. We'll take you to our fallback position. And you see like four of his guys unfolding a net and spreading it across the entrance to the hallway you just came from, and they kind of hold it in place while one of his other guys grabs a harpoon gun and fires a harpoon into like each corner, going from and maybe he's got it set up to where it's like a fucking, like it's got like 4 harpoons attached to it. It's like 4 harpoon guns put, sort of like cobbled together to one. So he gets 4 shots with it. He's like, boom, 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 boom. So that they've got the net like pinned into the wall, like across the hallway. Harpoon Jack's like, come on, there's not much time. It's like they'll be through that in a few moments. Get to our fallback position. We can talk about better there.
Yeah,
Cool.
but where's the stairs?
We'll come back for the stairs. He's like, the stairs are right here, but that's not where we're going. We're going that way. We go up those stairs. One of them, there's worse creatures up that way. And he says, you're gonna. And he kind of like his group starts like heading down the hallway, in the hallway that's going the opposite direction you just came from.
Okay. I'm going. I'm taking Todd. We're going. look at
You know-
Castiel and be like, "Are you coming?"
So we got food, we got a fire, we got place to rest.
You know, Jack, this may be the first time and the last time I'll ever say it, but you're being real mighty good people right now.
And he just looks at you and he goes, "Yeah, come on, let's go."
Yeah, he just doesn't put up with the shit. Yeah, fucking, we go.
Yeah. I think you wandering down the hall, you guys are at a light jog for a while, and he's got like a couple of guys running ahead that occasionally, that will occasionally motion back, and he'll like motion for you guys to stop, and then wait for a signal, and you kind of go around a few halls, and you come back to an area where there is there's a rather large he opens the door and it looks like there is a lot of exercise equipment in here. And then kind of you look,
You guys
yeah,
been working out while you're hanging out down here?
he says, "This stuff, no, says I wouldn't trust any of it. It's been down here for a while, near as I can tell." He kind of almost as emphasis, like as you guys are he opens the door for you guys to go in. It looks like there used to be a glass wall here for the part of this. Like there's a point where the regular wall stops, and there's the frame where there was probably a rather large window or a glass wall, and the door frame itself looks like it was a at one time held glass, and there's probably some broken glass, scattered across the floor, mostly crushed to a powder at this point. But he kind of opens the frame of the door. He goes, and he's like, "Come on." He's like, "This won't necessarily keep them out, but they don't come down this section very often."
Hmm.
Hey, good. You know where you are, huh?
Yes. Yes, I do.
We're
It's
on
like-
a ship inside of a beast.
No.
No?
We're on a sunken cruise ship.
Oh, hell yeah.
Are we?
Now we're in
Are
the
we there, like
ballroom.
out of character? Did I get
I
it?
think
We're in
I
the
think, like-
ballroom.
I think he put as he's you guys kind of wander through, as you're walk through, you can tell the exercise equipment has a layer of dust on it. It's not in good shape at all. As you kind of walk through, there's another doorway, doorway, and you kind of go through, and there is a rather large room with a large, it looks like a pit in the middle of it, a very large rectangular pit, with tiles chipping chipping off of it.
This would be called a pool.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of an area. There's a couple of tables that look like they're in bad shape. Some chairs that look like they're serviceable, but they're not in the best shape either. And there's a couple of other doors that you can lead into. It's that are closed at the moment. Well, they're open, but and there appears to be stuff going on in them. There's a couple of and there is a barrel with a fire going in it. There's maybe a couple of them here and there, and what have you. There seems to be a few more guys down here. And it's he kind of looks around and he's like, once you guys kind of get in a little bit more, and he's kind of sets up a guard or whatever, he's like, "We used to make our hideout down in the down by the kitchen, but the the smaller ones tend to have taken over that area for the most part."
How
we
long
were
have you been down here?
that's a tricky question, and I can't rightly answer that necessarily myself either. But what I can tell you, from what we've found, from our searching around, this place used to be some sort of rather large house of guests. We're not sure exactly how it survived, and we figure that there's whatever was structures was around it created enough rubble to to keep it in something of a pocket of air, a little stale, but the
What
Kraken
happens
let
when
us
the
here.
air? Okay, if it's a pocket of air, eventually the air's gonna be not enough for this many people.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
it depends on how big the structure is.
here's the thing. Why don't you kind of hang out? Why don't you guys find a place to sit? We'll have some food brought out. Give us a description. So, who did you have with you? You said you were
Big
missing.
shiny metal chick with armor, shiny metal, and a little kid.
Ankle biter, literally.
Yeah.
Is that one that you were doing a benefit concert for?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
We tried to cure his ugliness, but it didn't work.
He was
Oh,
like,
stop it. He is so handsome in his own way. I love him.
yeah, well, you're gonna have to stay here for a while.
Well, okay. You look like shit, so I'm gonna touch your forehead with my hand and heal you.
Well, you
I
are
like the
no
idea that
hugs.
that's. I like the idea that that's just literally what you say. Just like, I'm gonna touch your head with my, or your forehead with my hand and heal you. Like,
All right. Well, do you need to make a roll or something? Well, pretty sure that succeeds.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you get one segment. And
How
then,
do you?
yeah. Then I'm gonna work my way around to everybody else because I know they all got fucking jacked.
I think
Yes.
Castiel, when you get to me, I'm gonna just I'm gonna cry and just be like, everything sucks. I just want to go home.
oh,
We'll get to it. Just have faith. We got to keep strong for the family. Now,
We gotta find that
Come on.
baby.
I like how it's just we're literally a family now.
We're a family.
Here's
We're
a
a weird
story.
apocalyptic
It's
family.
you know what? I was gonna say it is an apocalypse, so
You gotta
your
find family where
is
you can.
your family is more found than inherited.
True. Very true.
So
okay. So the role for Starlight.
Yeah.
Crap.
ooh,
First,
Uh-oh.
I don't heal you. Second, both of us open our brain up to the world's psychic maelstrom
Okay. And what are we doing
without
there?
protection or
Oh,
preparization. I can't read this word because I'm
Yeah,
retarded.
you get a failure, essentially. Automatic failures on both your arms.
so
My bad.
um, so you go to heal Starlight, and you get a number of you get a number of both of you actually get a number of images that go through your head of people drowning in a storm, and it's never like a group of people together. It's always like one person drowning their last fucking moment before dying, that last reach for the surface that's far too far away to get to, or the sense of impending dread as somebody is dragged down by a being by being like inextricably tangled with something much heavier than themselves that is pulling them down and they can't free themselves. You get an impression of like a giant eye that is just open and staring at you, that blinks like a total of once, and seems to bore into you. You get an impression of like being buried, like buried. Um, you get an impression of like trying to think about the best way to put this. You get an impression of a very, very, very old and very, very old drowned city. And furthermore, what is Castiel's greatest fear?
I'm thinking people that he's looking after do not live. Someone would die. That he's here to make people feel better. And if anybody dies under his care, that kind of is his biggest fear.
Okay. What is Starlight's biggest fear?
Losing everything and being alone.
Okay. All right. So, Castiel, you actually see, part of your vision, like you see something that is past that seems like it's past the water and past the drowning, something that's far, 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 far more early and ancient. You get an impression of a group of people wearing like gowns and masks and hats that are kind of around in a room that looks very, very, very clean and very, very brightly lit. But that's where the cleanliness sort of ends, because we see a number of, like, as we see these people working, trying to save lives, we see another group of stretchers wheeled in, and somebody says, another batch of them. It was like, like there seems to be a lot of chaos and shouting going on, and you hear like a very long, flat tone throughout the whole thing. And it looks like several of these people that are on these stretchers, on these beds that are they're not making it. For you, Starlight, part of your vision is you find yourself walking across endless sand with no water in sight, with nothing in sight. And you see and just as you're sort of walking along, you see nothing but debris. Like you kind of come upon a plateau, and at the top of this plateau, you see just molten molten and charred remains of what must have once been a settlement. There is, and you see like shadows burned into the ground and whatever structures are left. And just a feeling of just a vast emptiness and aloneness. From the top of the plateau, you can look out, and there's just nothing else out there.
That's awful.
Mm-hmm.
This is awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Come out of it.
the rest of you, you're in it for a minute. The rest of you see that, like, as soon as Castiel touches Starlight, like both of their eyes like roll back, and there's just like a faint glow. There's like a faint glow about them, and none of you can like touch them for several minutes until they find to kind of come out of it, and collapse.
Starlight's crying harder
Yeah.
because now she's ultimately sad.
Yep.
Oh God, I hate it when that happens. Whew.
You knew this was gonna happen.
Every now and then, there's a tendency of like our greatest fears having to be envisioned. Whew, God.
She's just like drool, like ugly cry. Just
Yeah. Greasy walks over and hands you like a mostly drank bottle of rum and a cigarette.
she takes
Just-
them both and fucking drinks and smokes. Just
Yeah. Yeah, he's like,
Uh,
there you go. Like pets your head as you're like fucking just like
okay.
oh shit, hold
Alrighty.
on. Let me There we go. I unserver muted. Perfect.
You unserver muted who?
Chris, because we could hear him breathing.
Oh,
So I server muted him the first time.
I thought he muted himself.
Oh, I thought he was still with you. Is he driving or something?
Yeah, I think he just took off. I think he got his work in the morning.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
Alright.
I am
but
here.
I think
Yes,
Yeah,
hello. I server muted you for a second, just to let you know.
hello.
I
But
was on the
anyway.
old headset. I apologize.
You're
So-
good.
But anyway, this is probably kind of a good place to end anyway. Where we've kind of got like everybody out of immediate danger,
Yeah.
Right.
and what have you.
Sure. Just emotionally devastated. It's fine.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I know.
At least you get to bond with Greasy.
I do.
Right.
Yeah.
I will.
So I think probably like.
Because
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll probably forget by next week. Does this place, now that he's awake, look awfully familiar to Eot by chance?
It does look kind of familiar. Now that you think about it.
Oh.
But it doesn't look. It
It's
doesn't.
not the
It doesn't look
familiar
like you're.
of home. It's just
Yeah, it's not the familiar of home, but
Right.
it's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But uh, let's go ahead and do like the end of session stuff. And that starts with HX. Start with HX and end with HX. So
True.
who do you? Let's start with Greasy. Who do you think Greasy has the most? Greasy
Or knows
like,
better.
knows best. Knows
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. I would say that I would say that once again, Castiel knows. No. I would say that Starlight knows Greasy better. Because not only did Starlight see Greasy kind of like become a human compass in a kind of supernatural, like, yeah, it was goofy and pointing in the right direction, but like he just kind of like boom, you know what I mean? But also he like comforted her while she was just like crying.
Emotionally broken.
All right, so Starlight, give yourself an HX with Greasy.
Okay.
And who do you think knows Hot Pot better at the end of this?
I would say probably. Who knows Hot Pot better? Well, Hot Pot didn't really talk around many people. Starlight has seen Hot Pot fight. I don't think Castiel has seen Hot Pot fight yet. And
Alright.
Hot Pot fucks some shit up. So I think Castiel knows Hot Pot a little bit better. Like, oh, this dude is definitely not to be fucked with.
Has anyone ever seen Hot Pot whip out a fucking assault rifle and then a grenade launcher? No, everyone knows
Who
that.
fucking knew?
Yeah, right? Hot Pot turns out that he just needed the confidence of being in a completely unfamiliar situation.
Yeah.
I
All
feel
right.
that in my soul.
Castiel. Who knows Castiel better?
I have to go with Starlight because I kind of freaked her out with the whole let's go
Oh,
into the
yeah.
Nostrum thing. So
It's fun. Let's not do that again.
Alright. So, give yourself an HX with Castiel as well.
Yeah.
Eot. Who knows Eot better after this?
It's just gonna have to be Pity because Yacht barely did anything except meet Pity.
There you go. And who would know
Jay
Pity
Zeus
better?
says, "Ouch, ouch, Eot.
And
Who's your girl? Who takes care of you when you have a broken arm? Ouch."
Well, Jay,
It's okay. It's okay.
it's okay. Jay Zeus definitely knows Pity a lot better.
okay, so I will put that in, I think, since I'm
If you want, sir. Otherwise, I was going to make a note. I'm at
Okay.
home already.
all right. Well, then go ahead and make your note. And then who knows Starlight better?
It's a toss up between Greasy and Castiel because. Oh, man. Can I just give them each one? Because that
Nope,
feels
gotta
right.
pick
I
one.
ugly cried.
Gotta pick
Fuck.
one.
All right, so. I don't know. That's such a hard fucking answer today. I'm gonna give it to Castiel because, you know, he opened my mind to the Maelstrom and then proceeded to make me ugly cry. So, thanks for that. That was,
All
that was
right.
awful.
Well, Castiel, add an HX with Starlight then,
Also, what's your temperature, Scott?
right?
90 something. I was
96.7.
96 something.
0.7.
Nice.
0.7. All right. So, then in that case, Lemmy. Who knows Lemmy Pop better today?
I'm gonna go with Castiel.
All right. Castiel, you get another HX with Lemmy
Always
Pop.
saving my ass. For that next week, I'm only gonna make you spend one.
And who knows Jesus better?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Then me, Jesus gets a point with Eot. All right. Cool. And now that we have done the end of session thingamabobbers, let's go ahead and do sign-offs here. Who wants to go first?
Hello, I'm Amy Gedden. Tonight you got me playing Starlight Finger Toes, a mechanic who picks up things with her toes. On Sundays, I'm in Tales from the Cosmos. I play 2 characters. I am either Stella Nightshade, an elf Duskwalker, or I am an orc barbarian named Lido, who is she doesn't talk a lot, but she's a big tank, and I like her a whole lot. And then on Mondays, I am Captain Vesa Riven in Starfinder, and our ship is
God help
who
us
knows
all.
fucking where. Right, like we're just fucked. And it's the last season. You guys are gonna have to tune in for that because I don't fucking know what's going on.
50
and I don't-
episodes.
Oh my god, stop. Like I'm already upset about it, so stop it.
That could be
it's fu-
3 lifetimes in a different campaign, dear.
I know it could, but still, this is just so much fun. And then
I
on
agree.
Wednesdays, On Wednesdays, I'm in Hinge to Munch. I play Flux, who is difficult to explain, but she's kind of bendy, she's kind of watery, she's a hot mess, and she's also a cat burglar. And that's me. That's everything.
Awesome. Who's next?
I don't know. Let's go. All right. So I'm Scott. I played Castiel, and
Tonight I played Lemmy Pop.
Hi.
Invite you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Because Scott started. Did you not hear him?
No, I
mhm.
did not.
Oh, Scott, you
I'm
might need
sorry,
to
Scott.
restart your Discord.
I heard Scott, but
Yeah,
heard it.
yeah.
I
Oh, okay. So it might be El Capitan who needs to restart his Discord. It's fine.
It's Commodore.
oh
Oh.
calling him out there. Damn.
Go ahead.
okay, let's try this again. Scott, I play Castiel. I heal people and make them feel weird and whatnot and whatever. Okay, so what other days we got? We got tomorrow, which is Cosmos. So in that one, I'll be playing Anduin that's in a weird dream thing that can't touch anything or will fuck up somebody's mind.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
There you
Hello.
go.
Oh,
I apologize, Scott. I didn't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now though?
I
No.
still don't hear Scott.
Oh, he's
No.
talking right now. Huh.
You might have him like turned down specifically on your phone or something you're using.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
Well,
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll tell you when Scott's done.
I got a long list because apparently I have mental issues. But as we continue, Monday I'm playing Xander in Firestrike, and you know I have to spend these next 50 episodes not to end the world because I have to find the passcode to the Sifter thing, and I have to do a lot of research, and that's what I'm doing. Then on Tuesday we got the Beyond, the Beyond, where I play a character, and his name is No Name because that sounded cool in my head. And we fought things in this village, and that was kind of fun. And I almost died, and so after it, I just kind of laid on the ground. Okay, Wednesday we got Hinch to Minch, where I played Knight, where we decided, you know what, we're tired of the cops butting in and being a bunch of buttheads, and we beat the crap out of them. It was kind of fun. Then every other Thursday, we got that new, I can't read my own handwriting, Amsterdam?
New Amsterdam. Yep.
New Amsterdam. Where I play Spat. I don't remember anything because it's been too long and my brain forgot. But we're doing stuff in there, and it's kind of fun. Just that's weird.
Ooh, it's Cyberpunk Red, isn't it? Oh,
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
fucking good system. I'm so
Once again,
jealous.
you are always welcome to join if you would like when you get some free time. It's drop in, drop
I
out.
know.
Sorry,
I-
I'm usurping Scott's thing.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I got one more. Every Friday night, oh Malanta. Well, currently. We got Ballad and Menagerie. I can't sing and I refuse to, so whatever. But I play Captain Chess, where, you know, we actually got a lot of things done, and I pissed off one person in my crew because, hey, I said things he didn't like, but who cares? I'm the captain, deal with it. And now we got more missions to do. And that's everything for me.
all right. And Commodore, or if you are there,
That was super awkward. 5 minutes of silence.
okay. Well, go
Scott,
ahead.
I'm
and-
sorry that I didn't hear it. I'll listen to it later. Yeah. My apologies for interrupting Scott 7 times. I play Lemmy Pop Stardust and Jay Zeus tonight. They're both a lot of fun, and as you saw, I caused a curse for the whole game, and that was all my fault that we were doing so poorly. Then on Mondays, I play the Commodore. He's a lot more likely not to fail, but still does from time to time. And 50 episodes. It's going to be great. Vasa's going to do some kick-ass shit because she doesn't have a choice because she's God only knows where, and you should come and check it out on Monday. And oh yeah, my friends Purple Codex and Amy Gedden have Republics, and they're epic. and for some reason I'm just not into this commercial tonight like I normally am. So somebody else take over.
All right, I think that this important job, this announcement falls upon me. The announcement that I have to tell people about Amy Geddon and Purple Codex merchandise. But yay! How shall I do this advertisement? I'm not sure. You see, this responsibility is incredibly large and heavy upon my shoulders to inform people about ethics and lacks of ethics. But, yea, upon dereliction of my duty, there shall be less advertisements in this world than are keen and needed for Purple Codex and Amy Geddon shops, including an Etsy that is under Amy Geddon, which is under the name, what is it?
Nerd art
Amy?
by Amy.
Nerd Art by Amy! But lo, upon window! Apparently my Shakespearean waffling has fulfilled mine destiny of putting out the advertisement without me even directly causing one! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
When you want it, then we got it. Come on
All
over,
right.
Naughty Nina's.
Hold on. Do you need me to do it properly?
I
If
just
you
wanted
want
to
it,
do it to see
hey,
if you
you've
were
seen
into
it. Over at Naughty Nina's.
Okay, and on to Amy Geddon because purple is not in this game.
Amy Geddon already went.
Yep.
Uh,
So that
See?
takes it now to.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yep. There you go. Yeah.
yay, I
Don't
like him
get
too.
there.
What up, Assassin McNasty69, Daniel, or Ea, or Pity? It's great. Yeah, you caught me here. Yeah, no, I started realizing when we were going down halls and there was intersections and a stairway, and I was like, are we in a fucking hotel?
Hmm.
I was like, I'm gonna wait till it's Eot's turn again. And then he was like, I'm ending. I was like, well, or like, I'm ending the session for today. I was like, well, I'm gonna ask now because I'll forget. But
You know what's funny is it has literally taken you guys 3 sessions to figure that out.
well,
I consider that a win on my part.
I had a
Nice
hunch
job.
last session because I was like, what place has just door after door after door? But I was like, it's whatever. And then we were going up and down stairs and there was like multiple levels. I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure. And then you described the big entryway with like the glass wall and what was probably a glass door, and there was a kitchen, all this stuff you find on the first level of a hotel. I was like, we're in a fucking hotel. Uh, but yeah, you caught me as
Fucking
Eon Pity.
hotel.
It's great. Oh my god, yeah, survived. I'm half tempted to just make him disappear now, but it depends. He does need medical attention immediately because he's at 11 out of 12. If we don't find Castiel soon next session, he will just pop out of existence for a while. But you can catch me here. I think we're not gonna be here tomorrow, but you can catch me normally on Sundays in Tales of the Cosmos. Is a myriad of characters within, outside, and all around the Silver Spire, doing all sorts of things, including going
That is
into
not
each
to
other's
say-
minds.
That is not to say that Cosmos is not happening tomorrow. It's just a limited cast.
No, oh wait, maybe.
Wait.
Yeah, right.
Is Cosmos not
There-
happening tomorrow?
You're right.
No, it is.
I
It's just
misread it.
limited.
I'll be
It's
there.
One group. Instead of being like all 3 groups, it's just going to be the group that's in Uravessa's mind.
Well, no.
Haha, I actually knew what was going on.
We
Oh.
can't do that one tomorrow.
Oh, we can't?
Oh,
Okay, so
Because of James, not because of James.
because of James. Fucking
no.
James.
James
He's
having a rough
dominant.
time, and we've all had that. So he needs a little break, and I'm like, that's cool. I could probably use one too because I start work on Monday, and I need to make sure I can go to bed and not be all hyped up.
Yeah.
But you can catch me on Sundays doing all that fun stuff, and then on Mondays, in Tales from the Fire Strike, as Oliver Byrne, the bear who is just, damn it, it's just a bear who can't get names right. Like Tales from the Fire Strike, what the fuck is that?
That's a spinoff.
Yeah, it is. That's
Spin
what
off
the
of
new
the
one's gonna
knockoff.
be.
actually, Tales from the Fire Strike is what Ballad at a Menagerie used to be.
That's probably why I keep thinking of it.
Mhm.
You can catch me Tuesdays in Numenera The Beyond as Sterling, the Inquisitive Seeker who exists in 2 places at once. Every time I think of the name, I just think of Archer. And yeah, our party got fucked up. One person lost a hand, one person's sword got sliced in 2, and that's all in episode 1. It's brutal, y'all. And then on Wednesdays, you can catch me Hinch some Inches, Shadowhound, the assassin for hire, who's doing a poor job of it, but we just killed a bunch of cops, so he kind of made up for it. On Thursdays, you can catch me every other Thursday in New Amsterdam as seen the nomad who is driving all these wonderful people around and trying to solve the mystery of a missing, probably dead girl, and potentially a cyber psycho if it's not the one I also just released into the world. We'll see. Do do do. And then Fridays and Yakshas as Hunter, aka Sin, who pilots a mech that just falls apart in the battlefield, and then those parts fly around and do damage and do all sorts of things to everything. And it's great, and they all got destroyed, and I just get them right back because I could build them. And that's everything.
Alrighty. Well, win 5 get 1 free.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Mike, also known as Win 5 Get 1 Free, and today you got me playing Greasy, host of KRUST 6.66 The Crust, the hottest shit that floated to the top of the bathtub. Where, Greasy got to try to be a hero today. He did okay at it, you know? He lost his taser, but then Daddy Cass gave him a new one because Daddy Cass is Daddy Warbucks. Everybody knows. You can also catch me on Mondays where I play ex-Paralictor Burn Ward, the Knight of Patella, a cop. Still hate you
You're
for
a
that,
cop.
Chris. You can catch me on Thursdays, where half of the Thursdays I run Project Severovo, a game that I am continuously hurting my players in. And boy, do I love hurting my players. Just if I had to compare that game to something, for them it's probably like chewing gravel, but for me it's like just having bowl after bowl of ice cream. Not in a bad way, just keeping them on their toes. And then every other Thursday, you've got me for New Amsterdam, where I am running. Currently, they are chasing down a working girl who got taken out of the red light district and is disappearo somewhere, and no one knows where she is. So we got a whole roster of characters. And Friday, Yakshas. Frank just wants to grill. He's trying to make Indiana his surrogate daughter. It's not working. She's mad. She's big angy. Frank's genuinely apologizing, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. If you are currently watching on Twitch, thank you. Thank you so much. But you can also be watching us again and again and again and again and again on YouTube at youtube.com/Paradise Theater. If you are currently watching on YouTube, thank you very much. We appreciate it. But you could be catching this beeswax live at twitch.tv/pair_o_dice_theater. And if you are a fan of scheduling, you also like some community interaction, and you also happen to vicariously live and breathe and eat through hot memes, catch us at Pair Theater on Twitter, and that is me.
All right. Well, that brings it back to me. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Just King Zerat. You can catch me here on Monday nights for the Fire Strike. That's right, you heard it right. You heard it right. Season 6 is the last season of Fire Strike, but instead of shortening it and making it half of what a normal season would be, like a lot of TV shows do nowadays, we did the opposite. We said, fuck this, and we made it twice as long. So it's a longer season than your normal season of Fire Strike, because it's going to be the one where we do all kinds of crazy shit that, like, winds down the story. But don't panic. There will be a campaign after that, still set in the Strikeverse. We won't be going anywhere. But this particular story will be coming to its conclusion in 50 episodes. However, you can also catch me here on Friday nights for The Ballad of the Menagerie, which is another game that is set within the realm and the universe that, well, it's set within the Strikeverse. In fact, they're doing things for the Shrikeverse because right now they're doing missions on Patella because that's kind of one of the things they do. You can also catch me here every other Saturday, as you have tonight, for the Bitter Ends, our Apocalypse World campaign. Water World with a lot less fucking misogyny. And you can often catch me, although not tomorrow because they're dealing with a rather limited group tomorrow, on Cosmos as Squin, the daring doer, the doer of daring and the darer of doing. Yeah, I got it right on the first try this time. What do you know?
Hey.
Let's see, and I think that is it for right now. Yeah, we might be doing some more review shows like we did last week. We're talking about what things we might want to review, so stay tuned. You might get to see some more spoiler reviews. But with that, I think that's all we've got for you tonight. So let's say goodnight and get out of here.
Good night.
Get out of
Bye.
here.